Now, everybody don't know how it go in prison. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that happening in prison that's happening right out here, just like they free. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is the drugs.
I don't know what I did to make everybody
Hey, oh nigga, hey,
the slip of my tongue, trigger finger for fun.
you know I got this trigger finger, man. They know how we do it on the hill. What's up? What's up?
If it come as cable, he ain't waffles and bagels.
What's up? Take it, don't need to worry about that. Now, everybody don't know how it go in prison. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that happening in prison that's happening right out here, just like they free. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is the drugs. Getting the drugs in the prison these days has become, I would say, easier than it ever been. You know what I'm saying? Even though the cops, you know what I'm saying, and the government keep finding out how, we're doing it, but no matter what, like, we keep evolving. You know what I'm saying? We keep finding better ways to smuggle it inside. You know what I'm saying? And which everybody know, that's what out of all the stuff I done, from the robberies to the burning and everything I done in my life, that's what sent me to prison for the first time at age 42, smuggling some marijuana into the prison. You know what I'm saying? But I must say, just like my incident, there was a lot of incidents that didn't go as planned. As much as the drugs, the tobacco, the firearms, the meth, the heroin, the K2, as much as all this stuff have flooded the United States prison system, it's a lot of it that don't get in. And it's a lot of people like myself that do get caught. You know what I'm saying? And in this scenario, man, I was inside. You know what I'm saying? I was inside the prison when I, ran into a couple of fellas that had a little, plug, a supply chain that was coming in. You know what I'm saying? And what he was getting in, this one guy, what he was getting in at first was just only tobacco and marijuana. You know what I'm saying? But then as time going and we down in this prison, he's growing. And with that growth comes other opportunities. And not all opportunities are good, but an opportunity came where he can, add things to his product list that he was selling. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things was the meth, and the other thing was the Molly. You know what I'm saying? The pure MDMA. Y'all know what I'm saying? The pills, but it was in pill form or whatnot. So he started getting them in, man. And he started getting that stuff in, and he, was basically supplying the whole prison complex. You know what I'm saying? At this time. And he wasn't my cellmate, but he was one room over from me, man. And me and him was cool because we was from the city. Of course he was from the A, you know what I'm saying? But everything that seems to be going well turned within a flash. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't never get caught, even right now to this day. He's still in there, you know what I'm saying? And he's still doing his thing. Talked to him probably about 5 months ago. But he still ain't got caught. You know what I'm saying? It just, you not getting caught in prison, getting smuggling stuff in don't always be the worst thing that could happen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he was getting, like I say, the meth in, the tobacco, the marijuana, and along with the Molly, the MDMA. He was getting it in pill form. Okay, well, this was the shipment, you know what I'm saying, that he was getting in, and it was the pills. You know what I'm saying? And of course, y'all know about the rubber glove, the finger. You know what I'm saying? The finger, the rubber glove, 5 fingers. So in this case, he had the, 5, well, let me say it right, he had 4 fingers of a glove that was tore off. Boom. You tied that one into a knot. 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 So that like give y'all a vision of how he was getting the pills inside, X pill, Molly pills, impurity, whatever, just the pills. You know what I'm saying? And in this particular um, stash, a batch that he had coming in, his people had told him that he had gave him perks too. So he had 2 fingers that were perk, and he had 2 fingers that was Molly. You know what I'm saying? And boom, okay, bam, he get them in. And in this case, y'all know how he was getting those fingers in. You know what I'm saying? He was tucking them off in his chest cavity. Well, his ass cavity. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he was getting them in. Now, I don't know, because I ain't no specialist in ass smuggling, so you're going to have to ask somebody who specializes in that. But I don't know if he got the fingers in all in one line up his rectum, or they was doubled up. You know what I'm saying? Either was long or either was wide. But he put them up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't no goddamn ass specialist. So you had to ask the ass specialist about things like this. You know what I'm saying? But he smuggled the 4 fingers up his rectum to get inside the prison. And this ain't his first time. This ain't his first rodeo. So he used to it. And you know what I'm saying? He can hold the pressure, widen it up, or squeeze tight. Whatever you got to do. But he done it several times, so he used to doing what he doing. So bam, he'll come in, make it back to the dorm or whatever. So, but he come in my room this time. Like I said, we was cool, did business or however. So he come in my room this time, like, hey man, my roommate in there, such as I can't remember what he say his roommate was doing. Probably having like Bible study or Quran or something, whatever they was doing over there. He was like, man, can I use my room? I need to get this shit up out of me. So I'm like, go ahead, bet. You know what I'm saying? So me and my roommate, we in there smoking tobacco. Like, we in there smoking a little a jump, a jump, but tobacco, a cigarette. You know, just say that. We in there smoking a cigarette. And him and somebody else come in, and they using our sink. So to give y'all a vision, while we sitting on our bed smoking, what they doing over there is home going in the back, going to the rectum, get it out, bam, going to my sink, cleaning the plastic off. You know what I'm saying? What happened was, when the first one was clear, boom, got that out, wiped it off, boom, 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 bam, put it over there. The second one was clear, got it up out on, wiped it off. I'm over there smoking cigarettes. But he wiped the second one out, bam, bam, boom. They good, that's 2 fingers out. But then when he go in the other one, I don't know if it, broke, or when he pinched and grabbed it, it ripped then. I don't know if it happened already or it ripped then. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, dang, man, I pulled half of it out. You know what I'm saying? And see, that would really come out too, so I looked up. Like, but he pulled half of it out, meaning like, boy, we got a problem. So then he was like, man, man, hold on, man. So, he going in his cavity. And, he pulling beans out, pulling fuel, whatever, however. And he get the other half of it out. But of course, he can feel inside himself. He felt something loose, whatever, so he had to go in there with his finger, y'all. And, snatch them little things out. You know what I'm saying? But he still got one more bag that's in there. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. That first bag that burst in him was the perk. Was the perks now. I don't know if they were 10s or 20s, but they were the perks. I don't know if he had some 10s in his ass or some 20s, but it was some perks. So he he did that, he got that out, however, but now he was like, man, I got one more. So through all this confusion, everybody done forgot what he got up his, or how many he got up his ass. But he was like, man, I got one more. And when he go in now and pull that one, when he pulling it out, it do the same thing, bro. It either his pinch, straight like that, or it happened while he was in there. Y'all know, our body fluids will come out. That's waste. That's acids and all type of stuff up there. So I don't know, it don't supposed to dissolve that rubber. I don't know, what type of glade finger gloves he had. But like I said, in my opinion, was when I even told him this. I told him that I think that when he went up in his rectum, he pinched it. He trying to pull it out, he pinched it. You know what I'm saying? Like you do a balloon. You know what I'm saying? So the pure MD and the Molly pills, they end up busting in him too. And he know how many supposed to been in each one of those fingers. And for as his count, I know 2 of the purse was missing and 3 of the Molly pill was missing. 5 pills. 3 of the Mollies, 2 of the perks, y'all, end up dissolving in his ass. While we locked up, man, I'm telling you, listen, dude just started sweating. You know what I'm saying? Within about 30, 40 minutes, man, dude just started sweating. We was trying to get home to go to the infirmary. He didn't want to go. And even though he was sweating, we talking about beads of balls of sweat, y'all. He was cold to the touch. He was like, man, feel my hand, don't feel my, like, touch. Hey, man, wash your hand first. But for real, his hand was cold to the touch, but beads of sweat, man. His eyes gloss like white, fucking like the cue ball, man, with a little 8 ball dot in the middle. For real, man. And it took us at least like an hour to convince Holmes to let us call the police people up to the floor to let him go to the infirmary, man. For real. Cause Holmes had done laid down, man. When I say laid down, within 10 minutes, his whole sheet wet. He keep drinking water. Man, hey, man, that man finna OD in the ass. On that smuggling, bro. Me personally. But that shit say exit only. Back here where I'm talking, it ain't no money worth me sticking nothing in my cavity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get it in any other type of way. Drop it right here in this bush. Do somebody cutting grass? Got in the detail. You know what I'm saying? Hit the drone. Do they got a net? You know what I'm saying? Tennis ball. You know what I'm saying? Kingston, whatever the name of that show. Hit the tennis ball over the wall or something. I'm not finished. What? That would have done it. Hey, man. Cajon almost OD for real, man. They say after he left from us, though, and he ended up in the infirmary, they ended up having to take him out of the prison jail, man. Take him to the city, out of the prison, the hospital thing, and take him out to the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Down in Savannah to the Memorial Hospital down there, man, because Holmes was in ICU by 2 weeks. By 2 weeks, man. We didn't see Holmes. By 2 weeks, he came back. He was in a hole. Then after the hole, they shipped him to a whole other prison, man. For real. And like I said, man, I done talked to him, man. You know what I'm saying? 5-6 months ago, and he done went to a prison after that. He's somewhere else even after that. And Holmes said it's sweet where they at. Holmes told me that scared him to damn death, man. For real. It made me think about that movie Lucy without the superpowers. That's real talk, man. Listen, man. Keep smuggling. How you gonna smuggle? If you a mule for somebody, you a damn mule. But I ain't finna be no mule, and you ain't finna stick nothing up my Lawful testified for the state and Quint case. A decent person down the road, so they say. And trees set up boosted just to keep Chris safe. The realest shit I ever wrote, the realest shit I ever say. I never testified a lie on the